Hello and welcome back to Live to Ride. It feels good to be back. This is our first episode of the winter series and you are in for a treat. This is the first time we've ventured across the border into Wales to meet up with a talented young lady by the name of Veronique Sandler.
My name's Veronique Sandler and I'm a professional mountain biker. I'm originally from New Zealand. I grew up there and I lived there until I was about 20. I've moved to the UK and now I live in mid-Wales.
She's lucky enough to have Revolution Bike Park on her doorstep, an amazing trail riding buddy in the name of Oski, and her very own private compound, brand new this year. Massive shout out to Marin Bikes for this one. They were kind enough to support the episode and Vero was stoked to ride her custom painted Vision frame. We started filming at the legendary Revolution Bike Park.
I feel super stoked to live near Revs. There's so many good things that come with it, like I'm able to go there and progress my own riding, and the guys are absolute legends with helping me out with all sorts of things.
How's it going?
Yeah, good, how are you?
Good.
Good, where are we?
We are at the infamous Vision line at Revolution Bike Park. We've got my brother Leo, sick bike rider, and we've got my dog Oski. That's the crew for the day.
Vision Line came about through a project called Vision Movie that I did with Adidas, where we kind of joined forces with Revolution Bike Park and they built an insane jump line. Me and Leo have ridden for our whole lives really, and even before we rode mountain bikes, like when we were super young, when we were learning to ride without training wheels and stuff, we'd ride together then as well. But like we still live in the same place, we still ride together. It's so cool being able to like have someone that inspires me so much that's right there to ride with all the time.
We might try 3, I might try nothing. We've never done a train like that before, so.
98% chance of a crash.
Tidy!
Stop!
That was you!
Done. So we're at my dirt jump spot that I built over lockdown. We call it Lucky Dip, just because there's like so many different options. It's like a little lucky dip where you're gonna end up. Because we couldn't travel, and I decided to kind of like take it into my own hands and find something around my local spot to do. And luckily, we've got the most amazing local farmers who own like the majority of land around here. And they're super supportive of mountain biking, which is like really rare and really hard to find. And they were up for renting me like a small piece of land. I was like, perfect, let's do it. And then James from Revolution Bike Park, because the bike park was shut, he was looking for other work as well. So it was a perfect chance to get him in here with his digger and his amazing skills and like help us out. So I got super lucky, like everything kind of came together at the right time, and now we've got an amazing spot to ride. I'm absolutely stoked with the end result. When I first came here without James, I had no idea like what was available. I thought, oh, maybe we can build like 1 to 2 jumps just like in a little line. And then James came here with Danny, another one of his diggers, and they were like, oh my God, we can build a whole line that comes back on itself. So it all just like blew up, and it turned out a million times better than I ever thought it would. This is like my newest hobby sort of thing, I guess, that I picked up during lockdown. I've always been massively obsessed with like vintage sportswear and like recycled clothing. That like kind of led me to get pretty into the Depop, and it's kind of like Instagram for like selling secondhand clothes. And I just kind of taught myself how to sew off YouTube. And Tani did the same thing actually at the same time. And then we both sort of set up a little Depop shop of our own. I don't know, just rework gums, that's what we call them. And it did pretty well, to be fair. We did loads of sewing during lockdown and we had like loads of fun. We'd just go on Depop, buy something super cheap, like buy a pair of trackies or a t-shirt and rework it into something. To give you a little example of the kind of stuff that we've been making, we'll scroll for hours to try and find the best deal we can on like trackies and stuff that we like. So like this kind of thing, poppers, and then we'll like cut them off and make them into 2 separate things. So it'll be like shorts, and then there'll be like a matching top to go with it. It's called like a bandeau top. It's like a pretty cool little like summer festival or outfit or something. And then it kind of just looks like that when it's on.
You'll be ready for the festivals next year, won't you?
Yeah, I've got literally so many outfits for if festivals happen next year, I'm gonna be lined up.
I've been super fortunate to live in an area where I can still get outside and go and ride my bike. I've got a new addition to the family. His name's Oski. He's a dog who I adopted just over a year ago now, and he's the absolute best.
I think you nailed the camera. So you got a bit nailed as well, didn't you?
This is dog-specific goggles, and loads of people have been sending them to me on Instagram, like, you have to get these for your dog, because he does get pretty roosted sometimes. Got some goggles on? That was a no, he said no.
A lot of the time we're sessioning, which is really good for him. Like, we won't go on massive enduro rides which tire him out. He'll just be at the spot with us. We'll like do a couple laps, he'll session with us. He just genuinely has a good time all the time.
Never going down, moving up. To put some money in my pocket. My crew, we never going hungry. To know I'm living it, I'm winning. It feels good, it feels good. I'm relaxed because my team.
He's too clever!
We thought we could get a really cool slow-mo paddle shot of Oski just blowing the puddle apart, but he's got too many brains, just went straight around it.
Never going hungry. To know I'm living it, I'm winning. It feels good, it feels good.
All right, that's a wrap then, I think. I think we've got some good stuff, to be fair. To say how horrible the weather's been, I think we've done all right.
Thanks for watching this episode of Live to Ride. Hopefully there's going to be plenty more to come over what will be a grueling, miserable winter here in the UK. If you want to watch any of season 1, that's available just here. And in the next few days, we're going to be doing a top 10 Live to Ride moments. That'll be just here. See you next time, guys.